Kristal Hart, and we are at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin card, and this is the weigh-in.
Afternoon to you, and we welcome you to the world-famous MGM Grand Garden Arena, celebrating 100 championship nights of boxing as Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for the PBC Pay-Per-View on Prime special event brought to you by GTD Promotions and TGB Promotions. Well, fans, our opening pay-per-view attraction features a world championship bout. It is brought to you in association with Samson Boxing. Let's bring our fighters to the scale and the stage at this time. First, we present, originally from Cleveland, Ohio, now training in Southern California, a 2012 U.S. Olympian, a current world rank contender. Please welcome Terrell Gausha. And we welcome to the stage at this time his opponent, training in Las Vegas by way of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, the newly crowned WBC middleweight champion of the world, introducing Carlos Bronco Adames. And it looks like our fighters are just about ready to come to the scale at this time. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Middleweight Championship of the World. Weight limit on this fight is 160 pounds. First, please welcome to the scale the challenger, record of 24-3-1 with 12 knockouts, making his second attempt at a world title. Please welcome Terrell Gausha. Terrell Gausha weighs in right at the limit of 160 pounds. 160 pounds. And now his opponent, the defending champion with a record of 23-1 with 18 knockouts, making the first defense of his title. Here is the defending WBC middleweight champion of the world, Carlos Bronco Adames. Carlos Adames weighs in at 159.2 pounds. 159.2 for the champion. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Opens up our pay-per-view portion of our big night of action tomorrow night. It's the WBC Middleweight Championship of the World. Carlos Bronco Adames versus Terrell Gausha. Well, fans, Premier Boxing Champions continues with our official weigh-in. At this time, we present a battle of undefeated super lightweights, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing, presented in association with Samson Boxing. At this time, we welcome our fighters to the stage. First, fighting out of Las Vegas by San Juan de la Maguana in the Dominican Republic. Here is the former undefeated WBA super lightweight champion of the world. Please welcome Alberto La Vispa Puello. And now we invite his opponent to the stage at this time, representing the renowned boxing family from Capitol Heights in Maryland. He'll be making his first attempt at a world title. Here is the undefeated world rank contender, Gary Antoine Russell. All right, fans, let's bring our fighters to the scale. 12 rounds of boxing. The interim WBC Super Lightweight World Championship weight limit is 140 pounds. First, Undefeated at 22-0 with 10 knockouts, the former undefeated WBA super lightweight world champion Alberto La Vispa Puello. 139.8 pounds, 139.8 pounds for Alberto Puello. And now to the scale, his opponent with an outstanding perfect record of 17 wins, no losses, all 17 wins coming by way of knockout. The 2016 U.S. Olympian, the hard-hitting, undefeated world-ranked contender. Here is Gary Antoine Russell. $138.2 pounds, 138.2 for Gary Antoine Russell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our fighters square up, face off. The last time they'll see each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night. And we want to bring to your attention the action is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And El Mexicano brand products bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Fighters going to square off just one moment. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, our second world title attraction, the interim WBC Super Lightweight Championship. Gary Antoine Russell versus Alberto La Vispa Puello. Premier Boxing Champions continues with the official weigh-in, as at this time we move to our co-main event of the evening and a battle of champions for the interim WBC Light Heavyweight World title, brought to you by GTD Promotions and TGB Promotions in association with Samson Boxing. Welcome our fighters to the stage at this time. First, training in Southern California by way of Kharkiv, Ukraine. Please welcome the former WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander "The Nail" Volstik. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, making his light heavyweight debut, the two-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David El Monstro Benavides. All right, fans, here we go. Let's bring our fighters to the scale. Once again, 12 rounds of boxing, WBC interim light heavyweight world title, weight limit 175 pounds. First, please welcome a 2012 Olympic bronze medalist with a record of 20 wins, only one defeat with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Making his return to the ring, please welcome to the scale the former WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander "The Nail" Volstik. 174.2 pounds, 174.2 for Alexander "The Nail" Volstik. And his opponent holds an undefeated record of 28-0 with 24 knockouts, one of the young, hard-hitting stars of the sport, the two-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world, David El Monstro Benavides. 174.2, 174.2 for the Mexican Monster. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds of boxing, the WBC Interim Light Heavyweight World Title. David El Monstro Benavides versus Alexander the Nail Wolzdik in a co-main event of the evening. All right, fans, here we go from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Premier Boxing Champions presents the weigh-in for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by GTD Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Man Down Promotions. Sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours, and El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Well, fans, let's bring our fighters to the stage at this time. First, the challenger from Detroit and training in Dallas, Texas. He'll be making his first attempt at a world title. Here is the undefeated world-ranked lightweight contender, escorted by his promoter, former welterweight world champion Errol Spence. Please welcome Frank, the Ghost Martin. And now introducing the defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland. Please welcome the popular, the hard-hitting, five-time three-division champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis. And it looks like our fighters are ready to get started a little bit early. First, let's bring them to the scale. 135 pounds is the weight limit for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. First, ladies and gentlemen, undefeated with a record of 18 wins, no losses, and 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated all-action challenger, introducing Frank, the Ghost Martin. $134.4 pounds, 134.4 for Frank, the Ghost Martin. And now we bring the defending champion to the scale. His record, 29 wins, no losses, 27 knockouts to his credit. One of boxing's pound-for-pound superstars, the defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta the Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis weighs in at a trim and ready 133.4 pounds. The fight is on for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The WBA Lightweight World Championship main event. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin. Do not blink, do not miss this all-action main event of the evening.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hope you've enjoyed this show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.